Hey, it's Ben here, and did you see that intro? Well, that was created with a new software called Vinci3D that's going live very soon and allows you to create deluxe dynamic-looking 3D intros and outros that are 100% unique to you. So this isn't like something before where you create a 3D intro and outro, but it's kind of like a cookie cutter template where you only like upload your logo and then it turns out just the same as everyone else that's out there. You can actually create these 100% unique to your own self with things like the ability to add effects like lighting, different colors, text, ability to play at a 3D angle, ability to customize the video to however you want or your client wants, like the speed in which the animation happens, the size, where it is on the video. It has things like real-time 3D preview to create the animations as fast as possible and preview all the live changes quickly, and tons more stuff that I'm going to dive in here and show you the pros and also some of the cons of what you can do with Vinci3D. Now to get started, just download the software. This is a desktop software. It can work for Mac and Windows, and usually the case with desktop apps is that they can do a little bit more complicated things than just cloud-based apps. So that's always good to see if the software is a desktop app. Now to start looking at some of the templates that you can start with, you just go over here and pick the one you want. So for example, here's one called Honeycombs. And then as soon as you select it, it will start playing automatically. It has that real-time 3D rendering. Here's like a circles one. Here's one where you can actually add other images to, and then it will show a bigger image at the end of your logo. So all these things that say like image 1, image 11, you can actually upload different images to it so it creates a bigger picture. Here's a glass one that looked pretty cool. Here's a electricity type one. And a lot of other ones. So once you select one that you want, say you want a honeycomb, so normally what you would do is you would just upload your logo. What you can over here, you just open image, select your logo, and then instead of this player thing with the box, you would have your own logo there. But instead what you can do is you can customize it to however you want. So for example, let's go in here and change, for example, we can start with changing the colors. So maybe we don't like that yellow color of the hexagons. So you can choose a different color, and then you can see in real time it's updating, so you can see what it looks like very quickly. And we just click it again. First we have to save it here. And then click to play again, and then you can see it with our new colors. There's also something where you can adjust different effects. So for example, there's something called bloom effect. Now what you do to turn these different effects on is you click this button over here. You can see now there's different, this bloom effect for the light is on with the logo. We can adjust the intensity of that. Let's go down, you can see things like contrast. There's like blur. You can make it more blurry. The spread of it. Turn that off. Let's go down. There's things, global fog, grayscale, tons of different effects that you can add to the logo. So for like sepia, we can make it, turn that on. There's another cool one, frost. So this kind of makes it like kind of frosty. You can adjust the effects for that. So it's kind of like crystallizing it. Now we can also adjust things like lighting around it. So let's take a different one. For example, let's take this coin one here. Now you can see we can select different lights. So this is like a 3D animation. We can choose different lighting angles to contrast. So for example, we can select this light bulb to show toward the right side more and up the intensity. Now all of a sudden you see how there's like a light coming in. So that's going to make your logo stand out and be unique from tons of other people who might want to use that similar template. So let's choose, say, this one. We want some more intensity. And you can also change the color actually as well. So say, you know, your client They like blue. They want more of like a blue type color scheme with their logo. Then slowly what we can do is you can see it will start to turn blue depending on what color, what 3D color angles we choose. So then we can also customize this to however we want as well by changing the video plane on where this logo is. Go back to the hexagon or the honeycomb one. Position on which it plays at different axes. We can adjust the scale of it. We can, another important thing, adjust the animation speed. So for example, you know, you have a client that they say they only want our logo to be 5 seconds long for our Facebook video. Or you want your logo to be 5 seconds long, you don't want it to go on forever. You know, with all the other softwares out there, you know, you're basically stuck with whatever animation speed your cookie cutter type software lets you. Now with this one, with Vinci3D, you know, you can choose to have it play back faster if you want, instead of you know, the same time. So you can see in that case it played back a lot faster. Animation range, we can change that. We can have a delay before the animation, delay after the animation. So basically, you can even change the background if you don't like this you know, solid background or this gray type of background. There's ways to change that. It's basically fully customizable. You can customize this template to how you like. Then if you don't have a logo, you can also import something from Usign. You can also click on this text, and then you can write text, and instead of your logo, there'll just be like a text that you can customize with different fonts and styles that will appear as well. So then whenever you have your intro or outro, however you like it, you can go to record video. You can choose the frame rate and go all the way up to 60. You choose the resolution. So you can actually have it up to 4K. You can do you know, 1080 pixels, but you know, you can choose to have it go all the way up, so it's really super high quality, something that, you know, businesses that are willing to shell out a lot of money and they're looking for video creators want to see. You can also make transparent videos. So like these videos are see-through, and it will get rid of the background, and you just click render video whenever you're done, and then it will record the video and export it to your desktop for you to either upload or include in another video that you choose. And of course, there's a big opportunity, whether this is not just for yourself. You know, it's important to have very catchy looking logos, especially for like Facebook video, YouTube video, to help branding and to get attention. But also there's a big opportunity where there's not really any 3D logo creation software out there that can make super high quality logos that the average client, the average restaurant owner who's trying to get exposure on Facebook can go ahead and buy. You know, there's no other than Premiere Pro, which can, you know, probably do some of this stuff, but not nearly as fast, because it's not really built just for logo creation. You know, they're pretty much on their own. They have to hire an outsourcing company to create something that's very high quality like this. So it's a big opportunity for you to jump in, especially if you're already providing marketing services, or you want to start providing marketing services to other businesses. Now, what are some of the drawbacks of Vinci3D? Well, one of the things is the front end only comes with 50 templates. Now, of course, these are really good templates. I showed you a couple of them. There's a lot more. But if you want to get more templates, then you'll have to upgrade to OTO1 called the Template Club. So you'll get a lot more templates that are actually a lot better than even these front end ones. And you'll be getting templates each month as well. So you'll get extra templates and then new fresh ones you can use each month if you're going to seriously be using this software, especially for like client type work. Also, there's a little bit of a learning curve. Obviously, if you need to play around and watch the tutorials if you want to make sure you get the video playing width right, and especially some of these initial settings. These over here were pretty easy, like the changing the color, the effects. That was all pretty easy. But if you want to get like the animation speed right and have it show at different angles, like the 3D angle, well, you're gonna have to play around and make sure you experiment with that correctly. But other than that, as far as creating a 3D intro or creating a really good outro, which is what the software claims to do, it pretty much nails everything. It's way better than some of those other ones that were launched, like videos. Now that one had some great templates too, but again, that was more like cookie cutter. That was you upload your logo and that's it. You're stuck with the same thing, the same time, looking the same way as hundreds of other people who bought that software. There's no way to make it fully unique and have a lot of these other true professional things, like exporting it at 4K or 1440 pixels, or being able to export at that 60 frames per second, stuff that you would find only in really professional softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro. So if this is a good tool to add to your arsenal, your video marketing arsenal, or your marketing arsenal in general, then make sure to get it while it's at a low early bird price during the launch at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And you'll be getting an insane bonus I put together for this, especially for video marketers, that you can check out below, filled with a white label and unique bonuses, not just old junk, but stuff that's really going to help you have success with Vinci3D and even resell it to people easily, that you really want to check out below, and that you'll get that if you buy the software through my link only. So again, make sure to jump on it while it's at a very low lifetime price, and you'll get all my special bonuses as well.
Maybe you should let me be.